Do I stand on this side?
No. 3 different types of chicken.
You can stand there if you like.
Salt and pepper.
He's double
Deathwatch
killing up for this one.
versus Eldar.
Warhammer review. Hello and welcome to this battle report of 2 codexes that no one cares about. Okay. Today, on this day of the royal wedding, we are having a marriage of 2 simply otherworldly factions on Hellstorm Wargaming, Hellstorm Battle Reports, Hellstorm Warhammer. Firstly, we have the Prince Deathwatch. New this edition for you with all the stratagems and the rest of the Warhammer. And then Princess Divorcee, controversial, Craftworld. Which we all know what it does and we all hate it.
Welcome to Hellstorm Wargaming, guys. How you doing? Thank you for tuning into this battle report. Today we have a very late new Codex Deathwatch.
Was it late? Yeah!
Because this came out a week ago and it's...
Battle!
Yay! I wasn't at Warhammer Fest getting my ass handed to me. Yay!
Oh, that was a swear.
Yeah, you were.
I bleeped it out. Did you not hear it?
In the swear jar.
I just bleeped it out. Yay! I wasn't at Warhammer Fest getting my to me. Yay!
Oh, that was a...
I'll make you pay for it, don't worry.
So yeah, today we've got Codex Deathwatch. Thank you to Kev who's lent us his army so we can actually preview this for you.
Thank you, Kevin.
Late view. Thanks Kev for letting us use the army.
Post view.
Post view.
Preview. Post view.
Post view. That's good. So we're going to post view the army because you already all know what it does.
Yeah.
We've got no deep track on the Leviathans.
No.
But that is a thing because I'm going to paint mine black and silver now.
Stop stroking it. Because you've seen the stratagems.
I just need that one stratagem.
Blood Ravens are all Deathwatch now.
I mean, I did ask someone last week and they gave me a funny look and said, can I use my Leviathans as Deathwatch, do you reckon? Because I use them as everything else.
Yeah?
Yeah, thanks for your input there.
It's okay.
Yeah.
No.
So we've got Neil. Neil is
Hiya.
back after a couple of months, so Neil's officially joined Team Hellstorm, so welcome.
Hello.
There you go, you already had the t-shirt, so we didn't have to get one of them.
It's not the right t-shirt.
It's not the right one.
It's the best one, mate.
It's like he's a jock, it's applying for the basketball scholarship in the US.
Yeah, what's that? I play Craftworld and no one likes me.
So yeah.
I'm not down.
Oh.
So you're using Craftworld,
I am.
you're using your own
I'm
Craftworld.
choosing my own army.
So we nearly saw this army, but the battle report got ruined.
Yeah.
It was your fault, wasn't it?
Wow.
We didn't get any sound. That was your
My fault.
See, there you go. So obviously, brand new Codex, brand new Craftworld army that Neil doesn't know how to play. He's not played it since 7th.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. So let's go and have a look. We have 1,700 points of Eldar Lugganoth using the Iyanden trait.
It is, yeah.
Very good. Do you want to talk me through it, Neil?
Right, so we'll start at the top. We've got the Farseer. He's going to be my warlord today. He's got the Seer of Shifting Vectors warlord trait, which basically gives him 1 free reroll for pretty much anything once per battle round.
Very good.
Next to him we've got a Warlock who actually has a Witchblade. It's just a Witchblade on a stick.
Very good.
Their psychic powers for the Farseer, he's going to have Executioner and Guide.
Okay.
And the Warlock is going to have Protect and Jink, which
Nice.
is the second power.
Okay, this is a battalion, isn't it, by the
It
way?
is, yeah, straight. It's a battalion and a super heavy auxiliary.
Okay.
So for my troops, I've got 3 squads of 10 Guardian Defenders,
Yeah.
one that's got no heavy weapon,
Yeah.
one that's got a missile launcher, and one that's got a shuriken cannon. We've then got 2 units of 5 Wraith Guard,
Yeah.
one of which they have the D-sives, which are these.
They're the flamer
They're the
variant.
flamer ones.
They're the nasty
and
ones.
Then these guys have got the Wraith cannons.
Okay.
We've then, in the last bits in the battalion, we've got 2 identical Wave Serpents. They've got the Twin Shuriken Catapults, the Twin Bright Lance, and they've got Crystal Targeting Matrix.
Very nice.
And then for the super heavy, we've got everybody's favourite, the Wraith Knight with the Sun Cannon and 2 Scatter Lasers.
Nice. Okay. So quite an elite army, except for the Guardian spam, which is good. The
It's
Guardians are very
compulsory.
they're compulsory, but they are very good. So that's 1750 points.
1749 on the dot.
Nice. Okay. So let's have a look at the Deathwatch. So guys, here's 1750 points of Deathwatch. I haven't used this army before, so forgive me if I get a couple of things wrong with the names, but I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing with it. So we've got 2 battalions. They're fairly identical, really. We've got this one first. This is what we've got. The Watchmaster is the Warlord. His Warlord trait is the Law of Hidden Knowledge, which means once per battle you can reroll a hit, wound or damage roll or saving throw. In addition, every time I use a stratagem on 5+, I get my command points back, which is cool. And then we've got a Librarian, a Blood Ravens one in particular. His 2 psychic powers are Null Zone and Psychic Scourge. And then we've got 3 identical units of veterans. So each squad has 2 frag cannons. It has a Vanguard veteran and then a Storm Shield. Except for this one has a plasma pistol, but the other 2 don't. So basically, a Storm Shield in each, 2 frag cannons, and a Vanguard vet, which is really cool. So with the mixed units, basically what this means is they can fly out of combat because the unit technically has fly while he is alive, and they can still shoot as normal. We've got a Corvus Blackstar. It has the Auspex array, Hurricane bolters, 20 assault cannons, and 2 Blackstar rocket launchers, which is pretty cool. So then the other one, we have a Chaplain, just as stock, just basic one, and a Watch Captain with Bolt Pistol, Bolt Gun, and Lightning Claw. And then we've got another 3 units, 3 troops. This one, as stock, it's just bolters and a couple of Storm Shields in there. And then this one is 2 missile launchers, and then they look like shotguns, but they're actually bolters. Slightly bit of proxying today, so I do apologise, guys. With 3 Storm Shields, that'll be protecting the missile launchers. And then we've got a unit of Primaris Intercessors, which is really cool. Just the basic troop ones with the normal bolters, so they're 30-inch, rapid fire, strength 4, -1 damage, which is pretty cool. And then we've got another Corvus Blackstar, same loadout, so it's got the assault cannons, hurricane bolters, and missiles. So that's 1750 points of Deathwatch. So let's have a look at deployment. Just forgot, we got the relic as well, the Tome of Exclade. So at the start of each of your turns I can pick a mission tactic, and that'll affect him and all units within 6 for the rest of the turn, which is pretty cool. So basically you pick a mission tactic which gives you like reroll 1s to wound against certain units, but he can pick another one, and then everyone within 6 then it gets effective for the rest of that turn, so you can kind of like pick and choose which one you want. But yeah, there you go, 1750 points. So there's the armies. So your army, you've got like a big, like how many points is there every time?
560 like that.
560, so like
boats.
So like obviously we're playing 1750 now because that's what GW are using, that's what our tournament is using.
Tournament? Tournament? Hellstorm tournament?
Yeah, our tournament that you know about. Why they know about? It's on Facebook. Into the Eye of the Hellstorm, when have a look.
Let's try to garner interest now, it's nearly sold out.
Now there's no tickets left, you go and buy one. Don't do that. So yeah,
tickets left, aren't there?
No.
Have you all?
Not by the time this goes out.
They're all sold out.
They're all sold out, sorry.
Well, okay, officially there is a reserve list. They have until Monday, so if this is released on Sunday, tomorrow there might be some tickets left. So it's it's at Mansfield, it's at Sanctuary Gaming Centre, it's sponsored by White Shark Gaming Studios, it's sponsored by Gamemat.eu, and now kind of sponsored as well by Sanctuary because they're doing a cool discount, which is awesome. So make sure you go and have a look and see if there's any tickets spare. However, the army, more importantly,
Lugganoth.
Using Iyanden, he's got lots of Wraith. I mean, the Wraith Knight is very expensive.
He is. He's.
But he's having in one.
He's got an invuln.
Which is nice.
He's one of the better setouts. He's all for shooting.
Yeah. So you got that's quite a big chunk of points. How much of points? Wraith Guard are quite good, but the Guardians are going to be doing the work because they're getting the -3 off is really good, and there's so many shots there. And if you want, you can deep strike them. Or is that
you can.
Yeah.
You can if you want to.
Yeah.
I haven't made that decision yet.
Yeah. So basically, we're probably looking. I would have thought the Wraith Guard would go into the Wave Serpents, but we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, the Deathwatch. There's lots of stuff in there. There's 2 flyers, which is good. The Corvus Blackstars are actually really strong.
Yeah. Awesome model as well. That's so cool looking.
Yeah. And there's so many storm shields. There's so many special weapons. There's frag cannons and all that.
Yeah.
However, they are only Marines. They do only have a 3-up save at best.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of them.
There's not a lot.
We do have some Primaris kicking about, don't we? So
Yeah,
at least
Intercessors.
he's got a bit more survivability.
There you go, Intercessors. So like they all get special issue ammunition, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, we're going to play one of the Eternal War missions. We're actually going for the rulebook this time. We haven't actually rolled it out yet, but that's what we're going to play. I'll tell you in a minute. So let's have a look at deployment. Okay guys, so deployment is set. We are playing the mission Secure and Control. So there are two objectives. There is one here in my deployment zone, there's one there in Neil's deployment zone, and they are both worth 3 at the end of the game. So it's fairly straightforward, very classic mission. Eternal War from the rulebook, but we are going to be using the chapter approved for the first turn. So Neil deployed first, and so we'll be getting the +1. However, for deployment, so it's Vanguard Strike. I have the 2 Codex Black Stars right at the back, out of the way, hopefully out of range of the Wraith Knight, maybe?
Maybe.
What range is it?
Some.
Neil doesn't know the army. So we've got 2 Codex Black Stars. This one has the Watch Master and a unit with the 2 frag cannons and the Librarian. This one has the Watch Captain, the Chaplain, and another unit with frag cannons. So then we've got a unit with just the shields and the bolters and the missile launcher unit there. And then we've got a unit of intercessors in reserve and another unit with frag cannons in reserve. So they're using the stratagem, so it's cost me 3 to put 2 units in reserve, but they'll be deep striking. But we are using the full beta rules, so you can't deep strike turn 1 outside your deployment zone.
That's fine.
That's fine. So Neil, talk to me about your deployment.
Right, so we've got squad of Guardians with no heavy weapons, just sort of
back
loitering.
Yeah.
Good vantage point with a missile launcher and the second and first floor ruins.
Very good.
Nice little unit outflanking just on the side, just for options.
Yeah.
And
the
Wraith Knight's just he's just looking for squirrels.
Yeah, we were literally saying, like, if I were to go first, we talk about the tactics that the Deathwatch using. I actually can't see the Wraith Knight, which is quite funny. So I'll be using the Fury mission tactics for this one.
I've got 2 Wave Serpents in Cloud Strike.
Okay, so they're deep striking. They got the Wraith Guard and the Farseers and stuff.
Casters, yeah.
Okay. So, as I said, I'll be using the Fury mission tactics, so that's reroll 1s to wound against any troop battlefield roll. So that'll be these 3 units. But I can change that if I need to using stratagems and stuff. So I've spent 3 stratagems, I've got 10 command points left. How many have you got left?
I've spent 2 and I've got 6 left.
Cool, alright. So, Neil, you deployed first. Thank you again to Ninja, who's given us some nice trays. I'm not going to throw it away this time. I promise. So Neil, you get +1, so would you like to roll the first turn?
I get a 6.
So that becomes a 6. So I need to try and roll a 6 to force a reroll. Or technically a 5. We'll see. It's bounced out. It's a 1. So, Neil, would you like to go first or second?
I would like to go first, please.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Okay. So I'm going to try and seize the initiative to kill some troops before turn 1. So here goes. On a 6, I'll go first. It's a 5. So Neil, good luck, mate.
Good luck.
So Eldar, turn 1 coming up. Eldar movement phase. These Guardians have advanced and just got out of line of sight of everything, which is pretty good. So this nice fish tank terrain kind of just provided by Neil. It's alright, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's not bad.
It works.
It's got leaves and stuff. It's alright. So the Wraith Knight has moved, come round, so he's got line of sight of everything here and probably the Black Stars as well. These Guardians have remained still. And then this Wave Serpent has current reserve, so which one is this one?
That's got D-Sives and the Farseer in it.
Okay. So they've dropped at the back, so they can't get out this turn because it drops at the end of the movement phase. So that's the end of the movement. There's no sidekick, so shooting phase coming up. To start off with, the Eldar Plasma Missile Launcher is shooting at this squad with the missile launchers here.
Yep, so D6 shots.
Okay, 3 shots.
3 shots.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep. That's 2 hits. Strength 4.
Toughness 4, so 4's to wound.
That is 1 wound.
And what minus is it?
1 second.
There we go, bloody book in it. So what is -1 and 1 damage. Yep. So I will take it on a Storm Shield guy, so it's 3 up, and it's passed with a 6. Cool. What's next?
So Wraith Knight is going to shoot the same squad.
Okay.
So he's got 2 scatter lasers.
Sure. Is he shooting both weapons at the same squad?
He's shooting all 3, yeah.
Okay,
all
cool.
3. So the 2 scatter lasers first.
Yeah.
On 3s.
Okay.
Not bad. Strength is 6, but no AP.
So 3 to wound.
So that's 5 wounds.
Okay, 5 2-up saves. So 2-up saves. I'll take them on the shield guys first.
You don't need to declare yet.
So 1 guy dies. So I'll take that one. Okay, and then the sun cannon. How does this work?
2d6 shots.
Cool.
For 7 shots.
Very good.
That's math.
That is maths.
And say 3's to hit. Strength 6, and it's -3, I think.
Okay.
So
3 wounds.
3 wounds. Let me just double check the AP. Yeah, -3, and each one's 2 damage.
Okay, so I'll take out 2 storm shields first. So 2 3-ups, 1 dead, and 3 wounds altogether. So 1 more. Only 1 dead. Cool. Okay. Any more?
That's me done.
That is a very short shooting phase. This is what happens when you play 1750. Good luck slow playing this. So that's the end of your turn. No points scored, no first blood. Morale, you can't actually fail there because they leadership 8.
8 or 9 or
so they're fine. They've only lost 2, so minimum 6, and they'll pass on a 6 anyway. So Deathwatch moving phase coming up. Hey guys, end of the movement. The 2 covers Black Stars have just rocked up. They don't want to get too close because there's obviously D cannons over there and flamers. Are they the flamer ones in there?
Yes.
Yeah, so I want to keep away from them. So I've just gone there. These guys have just ran forwards. These guys have stayed still. And that's about it really. As I said, there's not a lot on the board. So we're going to start straight into the shooting phase because sidekick there isn't any because he's in there as well. What we're going to do is we're going to start with this unit. And I'm going to use, first off, because all Deathwatch get special issue ammunition now. So when a unit declares fire, then they get to choose which ammunition they're going to use. So this unit's going to use Kraken bolts. So he basically gets an extra 6-inch range because it's not a pistol. And also gets AP -1, which is pretty cool. So he's going to shoot into the troops. And then because I'm using the Fury tactics, I get reroll 1 to wound. And then 2 missile launchers are actually going to go into the Wraith Knight and try and chip some wounds off. So I'll do into the Wraith Knight first. So 2 missile launch, crack missiles, so 3s to hit, 1 hit, and then 4s to wound. No wounds, I will command point it to try and get a hit. So down to 9, 1 wound mate at -2.
So that's a 5 up.
Yeah, 5 up.
Nope.
Fails, so D6 damage. Unless you want to reroll.
Nah, I'll take it.
Okay, so D6, 4 wounds, not bad. Can't complain at that. Okay, so then the Kraken bolts, we're going to go 1 shot, so 3s to hit against the Guardians, hits, 3s to wound, and it's a 2. Obviously I reroll 1s, so I rolled a 2. So nothing there. Hellstorm dice indeed. So then these, I think they're going to do Kraken bolts as well, and they're going to shoot into the top unit also. So 5 shots, hitting on 3s, 3 hits, wounding on 3s. So that's 2 wounds, mate. Rerolling 1s, 2 wounds, of course. So it's AP -1, so it ignores your cover essentially.
Okay, so
Want to bring the dice straight over here?
Yeah.
So we can see it. There you
I'll
go.
take these on the platform.
Yeah,
So 3 up.
and it's dead.
He's dead.
Cool. That's a heavy weapon done. Very nice. So this Corvus Black Star's going to go next. He's going to put his 2, what they called, Dracos warheads into the Wraith Knights. So they're D6, strength 6, -1 damage. And then also he's going to put the assault cannon and the 2 hurricane bolters into the guardian unit in the top. So 2 D6 shots from the rocket launchers, so 7 shots. Okay, so the warheads first, hitting on 4s because I've moved. So 4 hits, not too bad. And then strength 6, so 5s to wound. So 1 wound mate at -1.
So 4+.
Yeah.
Nope.
And takes the wound. Very good.
You just 1.
Yeah, just 1 damage, mate. It does get +1 against flyers, but I can't reach anything that has fly. There is another weapon profile which is strength 4, but you get +1 to anything that has cover. But I didn't bother. So now I'm going to go the assault cannons next, so 12 shots coming up. Okay, so assault cannons into the guardian, so 12 shots hitting on 4s. So 6 missed, obviously. Very good. And then 3 to wound. And I don't get mission tactics, so that's Neil. That is 4 wounds at -1.
So it's going to be straight 5 ups for the cover.
Sure.
Nope.
Cool. So 4 dead. Hurricane bolters, so 3s to hit. Great. Awesome. That was fun. So the next one is to do something very similar. I think he's going to put the 2 warheads into the Wraith Knight, and he's going to shoot all the weapons into that top unit to just try and kill them. I can't actually see the Wraith Knight, there's a giant mushroom in the way, obviously. So I'm going to put the 2 warheads into that top unit, and the Hurricane bolters, and I'm going to put the assault cannons into the bottom unit at the back. So 2 warheads at D6 shots, so 8 shots. So it's a heavy weapon, but the strength 4 option, it gets +1 to hit against models in cover, so it's actually 3s to hit. So 3 missed. And it's strength 4, so it's 3 to wound. Cool, so that's 4 at -1, mate. And 4 5 ups.
Drop dice don't count. 3.
So that's 2 dead.
Finally made some saves.
So then the Hurricane bolted into the same unit, so 6 shots. Hit on 3s. And then 3 to wound. So 2 wounds, mate. Very good, both passed. Okay, then the assault cannons at the back unit. At the back unit, 12 shots, 4s to hit. That's not a great shot. That is only 4 hits. No, I knocked that one, so I'll just chuck them out.
It is going to be 2s to wound.
2s to wound. So that's 3 wounds, obviously. So 3 6-up saves because you're not in cover.
So
Makes 1, so it takes 2. Shooting this unit is going to use Kraken bolts as well into this back unit, as you can see them through the window. So 5 shots, it's 30 inch range now, but it's 3s to hit. So 3 hits. And then it's strength 4, -1, so 3s to wound, but because of Fury tactics to get 3 reroll 1s. Reroll 1s. So that's 2 wounds, mate, at -1, so it's going to be 2 6-up saves.
I got this.
You don't get this. 2 wounds.
Fully.
Cool. So that's the end of the shooting phase. That was the end of the Deathwatch turn. So would you like to do some morale checks?
I will. Now, because I'm playing Iyanden,
Yeah,
no matter how much I fail by, I can only ever take 1 model as a casualty.
not bad.
So, the squad, there's 4 left, so they lost 7 models, including the platform.
Yeah. So you lose 1.
Dies. And same for the squad at the bottom. There's 6 left, so they lost 4, leadership 7, so they're okay on a 1, 2 or a 3.
Very good.
They're fine.
Cool, so that's both of them passed. Sorted, so that's the end of turn 1. So turn 2 coming up. So the end of the Craftworld movement phase. So just a quick one. Neil used a stratagem at the beginning of the turn,
Yeah.
which he's supposed to. So what's it called?
It is Tears of Aisha. Let's
So there you go.
regenerate D3 wounds back on a Wraith construct.
Not bad. So he's on 19 currently. Would you like to heal D3?
Yeah. Puts him back up 3, so he's back
Yeah.
up to
So
22.
Cool. So my efforts were useless. That's what we're saying. Okay, so the Guardians have just shuffled behind here. This Wave Serpent has moved forward. This is the one with the flamers in, and then this one is deep struck now in my deployment zone because it is turn 2, so you can deep strike wherever you want.
Yeah.
And then those Guardians have shuffled in. So this is the unit that was at the back, and this is the unit that was at the top. Correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and obviously
Cool.
these are the guys who've got the Wraith Cannons and Warlock in there as well.
Yeah. So I'm not scared of them yet. Okay, so that's the end of the Eldar movement phase. So shooting phase. Eldar shooting phase. We're going to start with Wave Serpent first. The Bright Lance is going to shoot into the Corvus.
Yeah, so Crystal Titan Matrix means ignore the movement penalty, but you are still a flyer, so I'm still hitting on
4s
4s.
to hit.
Twin Bright Lance, of course, so
Both missed.
awesome sorts. Next.
Cool. What's next?
This one is going to fire Shuriken Catapults and his Bright Lances into the other one.
Okay, so 2 Bright Lances first.
Same
Hitting on
again.
4s.
So
1 hit. Strength 8. So 3
toughness
to
7, so
yeah, so 3
3s.
to wound, mate.
So
1 wound.
minus AP 4, so
Awesome.
straight
That's
through.
fun. Yeah, sure. D6 damage.
for 4.
Takes 4. Okay.
Shuriken Catapults,
Sure. 1 hit.
1 hit.
Very good.
5s.
Nothing. Okay, so he's taking 4 wounds. So this Black Star has 10 wounds left. So what's next, Neil?
Right, so we're going to have the Wraith Knight. He's going to fire his Sun Cannon into the squad on the roof,
Okay.
and he's going to fire his Scatter Lasers into them on the floor.
Very good. Okay. I'm going to get some dice ready.
So we'll start with the 2 Scatter Lasers.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
Sure. All hit. Very good.
I like that.
Strength 6, so 3s to wound.
No, I don't like that.
4 wounds.
4 wounds, no AP.
Okay, so 4 3-ups. 2 dead, actually. That's a bit of a shame. So I'll take the 2 off the back. Actually, I'll take the 2 without shield. So that one. And that one. Okay, that's 2 dead.
The Sun Cannon at the squad on the roof.
Yeah, it's a 2d6.
It's 10 shots.
Not much. 3s to hit. Not a bad roll. 7 hits.
Again, strength 6.
Yeah, 3s to wound.
Ooh, Not liking that.
So 3 wounds?
3 wounds at -3.
Okay, so Storm Shields first. So 3 up. 3 up. It's bounced out, but it's a 5. 3 up. 1 dead. I'm going to command point that one. And it's failed. So down to 8 command points. And that's him dead. Okay. So what's next? Is that about it?
That's it for shooting.
Okay, so combat phase. Any charges?
I don't think I'm in range.
I think the Wraith Knight could make it, maybe. Nah, it's just out.
Close enough.
Okay, so at the end of the Eldar turn.
2.
Wow, this is a very, very short game. So Deathwatch movement phase turn 2 and everything is now on the battlefield. So basically everything's jumped out of this black star which was here and everything is here. So we've got the chaplain, the watch captain and a unit with thread cannons and the plasma pistol as well. Out of this one everyone jumped out and basically they've got the watchmaster at the front. We've got a unit with the librarian and then these guys are rock forwards. These are just guys with the storm shields and stuff. This unit deep struck, so we've got the thread cannon unit that deep struck. We've also got the Primaris intercessors that have deep struck over there, so they're now currently holding that objective, giving Neil something to play with while I deal with the Wraith Knight, essentially. So at the start of the turn, I'm going to use one of the stratagems. Let's find what it's called, so I know what it's called. Adaptive Tactics, there we go. So it's 2 command points, and it lets me change my mission tactics. So I'm going to change to the Malleus Tactics, so now I get reroll 1s against Lord of War, which is cool. Yes. So it does cost 2, however, because my Watchmaster is on the field, it only costs 1, and on the 5 I'll get that command point back, so I'm down to 7, and yes, down to 7. Okay. So, that's the end of, these guys have stayed still just to make sure. I think that's everybody, to be honest. So that's the end of the movement phase, so shooting phase coming up. Psychic phase first, so the librarian's going to go first. We're going to try and get rid of that invuln because every thread cannon is within 12, so it's all AP -3. So on an 8 we'll get rid of the invuln. No, it's a 5. So I'm going to command point it, so down to 6, so on a 5, does go off, which is very good, and then on a 5 I get my command point back. No, so down to 6 command points. So I used lots already so far. So in the other psychic power, we're going to go for a cheeky smite against the Wraith Knight. Goes off on 7, so it takes D3 mortal wounds. Oh, I dropped it. It was a 6, but I roll in it, it is a 2. So 2 mortal wounds. Back down to 20. Okay, so now the shooting phase is coming up. I'm going to start with the intercessors first. So they've got 2 of them are going to rapid fire into the small unit, and 3 of them are going to rapid fire into the big unit. I'm going to use the vengeance round, so they're actually AP -3 now, so ignore your saves, which is cool. It does reduce the range to 24 inch, but they're within 12 of both units, so they're still rapid firing. But I'm also going to use Fury Doctrine for 2 command points. So do I get them back? I get 1 back, so I'm down to 5. Now they +1 to wounds, so they're actually wounded on 2s, which is pretty dope. So first 2 are going to rapid fire into the small unit. So 3s to hit, all hit, and then wounded on 2s now would be 3s. So that's 3 wounds at AP -3.
Okay.
So that's that unit destroyed. So now the other 3 are going to rapid fire into the big unit. So 6 shots hitting on 3s, wounded on 2s. So that's 3 wounds mate again at -3, so that kills 3 of them. So not too bad. That little doctrine, get +1 to wound, and then the extra minus is pretty decent for the Primaris intercessors because they're already at -1 anyway. So next we're going to choose this unit, and this unit is going to use a stratagem as well. He's going to use the Malleus Doctrine, which gets +1 to wound against Lords of War essentially. So this unit is going to shoot into the Wraith Knight. Do I get 2 command points back? So I'm currently on 5, down to 4. I saved 1, which is cool. I didn't get it wrong, sorry. So it's every time you use a stratagem you get 1 dice to get 1 back. So I'm going to put myself back up 4. So we're on 8, weren't we? We started with 8. So, do I get them back? So, first one on a 5, no. Second one on a 5, no. So I've spent 4, so I'm down to 4 now. That makes more sense. We've got 4 command points left. I think that's right, but we'll be fine. Okay, so we've got this unit first. We've got 2 frag cannons. They are both within half range. So they are strength 9, -3 and 2 damage each.
Interesting.
So they're actually wounded on 2s.
Ah, very.
Can I get +1 to wound now? So 3s to hit, re-rolling because of the Watchmaster. So 4 hits, 2s to wound, but I also re-roll 1s because of my mission tactics. Of course, so that is 4 wounds mate at -3, that's 2 damage each. Frag cannons are the best weapon. So 6 up saves.
Are they the best?
6 up saves, here we go. Cool, so that is 8 wounds. So the other 3 guys, we've got 2 guys with bolters and 1 guy, the Vanguard veteran, has a pistol. They're going to be shooting the vengeance rounds again. So they are strength 4, -3, which is pretty cool. So 5 shots because 2 of them rapid fire, 1's a pistol. So 3's to hit. Re-rolling.
Ha! You missed.
So that's 4 hits. So it would be 6s to wound. I do get +1, so it's 5s. Re-rolling 1s. So 2 wounds mate at -3, so 2 6 up saves, so it's 2 damage. 1 damage. 1 damage goes through. Cool. How many wounds has he got left?
10.
Cool, okay. So this unit is going to do something very similar. So it's got the same frag cannons because they're in range. But they do get to re-roll because he's in range of the Watchmaster. So it's 3s to hit, re-rolling. All hit. Strength 9, 3s to wound, not 2s, re-rolling 1s. So 2 wounds mate at -3, so 2 6-ups. Yep. Takes another 4 damage. So then the bolters are going to do very similar, but they can't get the -3, they can only get -2. I apologise, they're only -2, not -3. I'm getting confused because of all the intercessors. So they've shot, they've done some wounds, so now they're going to shoot the bolters. These are all only going to be -1 because of the range. So it's 3s to hit, re-rolling. So all hit, and then it's 6s to wound, re-rolling 1s. So that's 2 wounds mate at -1. Got 2 4-up saves.
No,
1 wound.
another one.
How many has he got left?
He has got 5 left.
5 left, okay. So now we're going to do something very similar. So 2 more frag cannons and all the bolt pistols. There's a plasma pistol in there as well. So 2 frag cannons first, they are within 12. So it's 3s to hit. Don't get to re-roll this time, which is gutting because I only got 1 hit. And then it's 3s to wound, re-rolling 1s, of course. And then I'll do all the bolters now. He's cracking round as well. So there's 2 rapid fire and a bolt pistol, so hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 6s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s. 1 wound at -1 mate. Takes a wound from a bolt pistol. Cool, and then the last one from that unit is a plasma pistol. It does get extra AP, which is cool because it's actually not going to have the ammunition, does it? Obviously.
Special issue ammunition.
So just 3s to hit, overcharging, hits, 4s to wound, re-rolling 1s, so it does not wound. Okay. So that's those units shot. We've got these guys left. We've got the missile launchers left, and we've got the 2 Corvus Black Stars. So I think we're going to do the missile launchers. They're actually going to shoot into this Wave Serpent over here.
Oh, are you?
No, this Wave Serpent over here.
Oh, are you?
You can't actually see, so they're going to this Wave Serpent over here.
Interesting.
So 2 shots, 3s to hit. 2 hits. 3s to wound. It's 1 wound. I don't think I've used the command point reroll yet, so I will use that now. Makes it, so do I get it back? No, so I'm down to 3 command points. So 2 saves at -2 mate.
So 5 ups.
1 goes through. So D6 damage, -1 because of the shields.
So
4, it becomes 4 wounds mate. Do you have the Spirit Stones?
I do not know.
Okay, so that's just 4 wounds. So it's down to 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
For reasons.
Okay, so then these guys, I'm going to decide what ammunition they're going to do, but they're probably going to kill those Guardians there. These guys are going to use cracking rounds as well. Against that unit, so they get an extra 6 inch on the range. So it's 3 rapid firing, 3s to hit, re-rolling, because of the Watchmaster. So 4 hits, and then it's 3s to wound, and it'll be -1. So it's 2 wounds mate at -1.
So in cover, so it's
So 2 to 5 ups. It's 2 dead. Very good. Okay. Now the Corvus Black Stars. This Codex Black Star is going to put both warheads into the Wave Serpent, so we'll get +1 to hit, which is cool. The Hurricane Bolt into that Guardian, and the Assault Cannon into that Wave Serpent as well, which is awesome.
I am going to play lightning fast reflexes on that.
Oh, that's not nice.
So that's -1 to hit.
It certainly is. So, 2 warheads at D6 shots. So that's 10 shots. 2, 4, 6, 8. Need 2 more dice. 10. So that's 2 command points you've spent, Neil. So how many are you down to?
It's 1 command point. I'm down to 3.
Okay. So now I'm back to 4s to hit, because I get +1 against you, and I moved. So 4s, re-rolling 1s and 2s, and 3s miss. 3s miss.
Lovely.
Re-rolling 1s and 2s. 1 more missed. Strength 6, it's 5s to wound. Okay, 1 wound at -1, mate.
So 4 plus 3.
Makes it. Cool. And then the assault cannons. Elliot's playing music on his phone. Elliot, we've spoken about this. Just because you like the battle
It was
plot
one of
doesn't
them
mean you have the
memes
attention.
where like people are so selfish and they want all the attention themselves, so they turn it into a still image playing music in the background instead of just a...
Isn't that ironic how you wanted the attention because you're playing music? Assault cannons then hitting on 5s now because of lightning fast reflexes. So that's 3 hits, 6 hits, 7 hits out of 5. So I can't re-roll that 3. I can re-roll all these. Cool. So 3 missed. So 9 hits, and then 5s to wound. So that is 3 wounds at -1. Cool. So 2 wounds go through.
Down to 7.
Yeah. And then the Hurricane Bolter. 6 shots hitting on 3s, re-rolling. 3s
Fast reflexes.
on the Guardian.
Oh, on the Guardian, sorry.
3s, all 1 missed. And then 3s to wound. So that is 5 wounds, mate. Normal
4
saves. About 4 up plus
4
1.
for the cover.
Indeed.
Only just.
Okay. Okay, so that's one of the Black Stars done. So I'm probably going to do the other one now. I'm going to see what's in range. I want to save all this charging into the Wraith Knight. He's only got 5 wounds left, so I'll kill him in combat. So the Corvus Black Stars actually shoot him with that penalty at -1. So 2 warheads first. These are hitting on 4s. 3 shots. So just 4s, no rerolls. So 1 hit. Wounded on 5s. Nothing. Then we got the assault cannon. Elliot, why are you looking at me?
Because I'm enjoying the game.
Are you having fun?
Hello YouTube.
Hello. So 5s to hit with the assault cannon. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. I'll just roll them here. So 5s to wound. 3 wounds at -1. Very good. 2 more wounds. And then 6 bolter shots. 4s to hit, but it's not a heavy weapon. And then 5s to wound again. 1 wound, no minus, so 3 up save. It does fail it again. How many wounds has that Wave Serpent got left?
Down to 4.
Okay, cool. So that's the end of the shooting. We made a bit of a mess this time, a bit longer than last turn. So now it's the charge phase coming up. It's a charge phase. I'm actually going to be a bit cheeky. I'm going to try and be a bit rude. I'm going to charge him first, the Watch Captain with the Lightning Claw.
Okay, I'll kill him first then.
Would you like to try and Overwatch?
I'm not going to try and Overwatch, I'm just going to gun him down dead like the
Go
dog
for
it
it.
is.
Scatter lasers, 2 hits.
On 3s.
3s to wound.
1 wound.
1 3 up save. It's fine.
Sun cannon.
Here he goes.
Let's get hot. 5 shots.
This is good. This is good. 6s. So that's 1 hit.
Strength 6.
3s to wound.
Oh,
Does not wound.
just fail your charge then.
It's about 9 inches. We'll roll it and see. Well, that's a 1. And that's a 5. It's definitely not 5, so I'm not even going to re-roll that one. Okay, so now these 3 are going to charge into combat.
Okay, say it again. So it's scatter lasers.
Yeah, so 1 hit. No wound.
And 2d6 for the sun cannon.
Here goes. 7 shots isn't good.
Oh,
No hits. Okay, so this
Double
is about 4
1.
or 5 inch charge. It's a 10-inch charge, so they're just going to charge around to there.
Let me just warm my tap dancing shoes up.
Yeah, so the big unit will try and charge in with a 9. So I'll just double check that. They're just in. They were basically just about 10 inches. So they've charged there. So the Watch Master will charge in with a 6. So we'll charge to there, and then the unit will charge in as well with an 8. So they're all in as well. So hopefully just weight of fire here. Oh, that's a librarian. Well, what I'll do is I'll charge like that with a little gap like that, and then the librarian will go, oh, you're in as well, haha. Cool, so all them are in. Okay, so I need to decide who's going to attack first. So you get fit, like you've dropped a bracket now, haven't you? Because you're using Iyanden, so you double, so you're technically on 8 wounds. So you're down in the middle bracket.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're hitting on 4s. Hopefully I can do enough damage to reduce you to that final bracket. So I'm just going to double check all the stats, and then we'll see what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to start with your Watchmaster. He's going to attack with his Guardian Spear, but he's also going to use the Malleus Tactics, Malleus Doctrine again. So for 2 command points, so I'm currently down to 1. He gets +1 to wound, which is cool. So do I get my command point back? Cool, so on 2. Very good. Okay, so he gets 4 attacks with his Guardian Spear. Hitting on 2s, we roll in. All hit. And then he's Strength 5. So it would be 5s, it's now 4s to wound. Re-rolling 1s, which is cool. It's -3 and D3 damage, so it's 4s. Re-rolling 1s. Cool. And with that one, that wasn't failed. That was a 3. So...
It's 3 wounds.
Do I do it? Do I do it? I reckon I can kill him with just the Watchmaster. I could either use a free reroll, a command point reroll, or the once per battle reroll. And that's what I'm going to do, because it's important. The once per battle reroll from the Warlord himself, on a 4, it's wounds, so it's 4 wounds, mate. -3, it's 4 6-up saves.
Nope.
Cool.
So he's gone down because that's his last 4 wounds.
Yeah, so just out of curiosity, I do some decent damage. So does he blow up? It's on a 6, I presume?
I really hope so.
I hope you, well, that's all this dead then if you do. On a 6? No, it does not. Would you like to re-roll? Okay, so you get 2 command points.
2.
Here we go.
Oh.
It does not blow up. So that is the Wraith Knight dead. So it was just the Watchmaster that did it, but all that shooting basically weakened him up, really. So now we're just going to do some consolidating, but that is the end of my turn. So once I've consolidated, we'll go into the Eldar movement phase. Okay guys, so end of the Eldar movement phase. This guy has emptied his contents here, and this guy has emptied his load here and then shuffled forwards a little bit. These guys have advanced, am I right?
Yep.
Yeah, so just run around the corner.
I like saying he sprayed his load.
Sprayed his load?
Sprayed his load of Eldar.
That's like spraying the load, yeah.
No, they'll be spraying load here because they're flamers.
With his D cannons.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of the Eldar movement phase. We've got the psychic phase, Neil.
We have.
What would you like to do?
Right, I'm going to start with putting Protect on these guys.
And that gives them +1 save.
+1 to all their saves, yeah.
Very good.
So that is cast.
That's on 9, so I presume it's cast.
That's cast, yeah.
Okay.
He's only cast 1 spell a turn.
Okay.
Farseer.
Yeah.
He's going to not cast Guide on the Flamers because that's a little bit pointless.
It's a little bit pointless.
What he's going to do is he's going to cast Executioner on the unit in front of him.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So cast on a 7.
Yeah.
Let's cast.
Well, yeah, that's a cast.
Right.
Are you going to do any rerolls or are you going to take the perils? Temptation.
Well, I can ignore the mortal wounds, so I'll probably take the perils.
Are you sure?
I'll take the perils.
Okay, good. So the power?
So
we'll do the power first.
So it does D3 mortal wounds.
It certainly does.
For
Very
1.
good, so it kills 1 model.
And because it's slay the model,
Yeah.
I get another D3 mortal wounds.
Sure.
For another 3.
Very good. Okay. So it's very frustrating that, because you're going to smoke my librarian. However, we'll kill 1. And then, it's his temp. So basically, I've got the Vanguard in there to make sure the frag cannons can charge, move out of combat and still shoot. But I think we'll take the Vanguard out now. Okay.
Alright, so for the perils, sorry for mine.
You take D3 mortal wounds, and then you can ignore them on a 2-up.
Yeah, I thought that was it.
Because Farseers are bent.
I don't know what you're on about. So, D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah. Take 2 wounds, so 2 2-up saves and you ignore it.
Ignore
Cool.
both.
Awesome.
So my next
Farseers.
power is going to be Guide. Not Guide, Smite.
Very good. Okay, go for it. On 2d6, you get 9.
I'm going to Runes of the Farseer that,
Sure.
because it's already cast.
It has cast.
So I'm looking for a 5 or a 6.
Very good. You get a 6. So I can dispel it on a double 6 because I get +1 because you're within 12. So here it goes. No. Awesome.
So, D6 mortal wounds on the Librarian.
On a 4? Yeah, it's dead. So that's
Does
the
he
librarian.
explode?
No. Sadly not. So the librarian evaporated.
Oh, that's null zone gone as well, isn't it?
It is null zone done,
Oh,
yeah.
that's unfortunate.
It's a bit of a shame. At least it's only the Farseer and the Warlock that's invuns at the minute.
So my D3 mortal wounds for my perils. 2.
Yeah. And then you ignore them both.
Loving life.
Very good. I forgot your perils again. So that is the end. Sorry about the banging, guys. That is the end of the psychic phase. So shooting phase coming up. Okay, so shooting phase. These guardians are going to rapid fire with their shuriken catapults into there. Not rapid fire, is it? It's
Assault.
just assault
They're
2.
just going to shoot you.
For 20 shots, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Because they don't suffer the minus because of battle focus.
Not bad.
Cool. So it's strength 3,
Strength 4.
strength 4. So 4 to any 6s and -3. Very good. So 3 6s there.
That's 3 at AP -3. And then some be for 7.
7 at normal.
Can
Okay.
you take normal saves first, please?
Yeah.
So the 7, 3
Can I have my black dice, please?
No.
I've only got 5, that's why. Okay. So 7 saves. So 7.
First.
Yes, we've got 5 on the ground. So 3 ups. 2 dead. And then the last 2. 4 dead. Awesome.
And then you've got your 3 ups.
Yeah.
3 6 ups.
So I go 1, 2, 3. 4 dead. And then 6 ups.
3 at 6 ups.
So 6 up. Passed. 6 up. Passed. 6 up. 6 up. Oh, it's failed, so the Vanguard's going to die. Not too bad. Not too
Shuriken
bad.
cannon,
Yeah,
because it's also an assault weapon.
sure. Same
and
again, so
strength
3s, 3s and
threes.
6s.
So 3 wounds. No
3
HP.
2 ups. 1 dead.
Three.
One Fred Cannon is dead. That is a shame. That's the first Fred Cannon death. I'm telling a lie, another one died a minute ago. So, what's going to be next?
Right, so we're going to have this guy.
It's a Wave Serpent shooting next.
He's
Serpent next. We're going to put the Twin Bright Lance into the Corvus Black Star and then the Shuriken Cannons into catapults into these 2.
Yep.
What would you like to do first?
So we'll do the catapults first, hitting on 4s.
Sure. That's if you've lost your BS. So 1 hit, 4's to wound,
It's a wound.
it's on 3 up save, and it's fine.
And 2 bright lances now hitting on 5s because I've moved.
Because it's -1 as well.
Yep.
So it'd be 6s because I'm -1.
Yeah,
Yeah. Alright, okay.
I still missed.
Oh. Cool. So now, the Wraith Guard, I presume?
Farseer,
Farseer.
he's going to fire his pistol
Yeah.
at one of those guys.
Sure.
He hits.
4's to wound. No
Nope.
wounds.
Like a champ.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, chump. That was a good joke, that. I didn't want it. Thought it was a good joke. I've got to beat that out now. Okay, what's next?
Right, so I'm going to put 2 D-Sives
Yeah,
into them,
sure.
3 D-Sives into the other unit.
Okay, okay. So into the small 3-man unit? Because there's 3 units here. There's 1, 2, 3.
Ah. They ain't got frag cannons, have they?
Nope.
No, so 3 are going into them
Yeah.
with the frag cannons, 2 are going into them.
Okay, go for it.
2 into the just squad of 2, 2d3 shots for 4 shots. They automatically hit.
Yeah,
They're
goes down.
strength 12
Yeah,
and they're -4.
cool.
But they only do 1 damage each.
2's to wound. Very good, you kill 3. That's that unit destroyed.
And the other squad for the 3d3
Yeah,
for
nice.
5, 6. How many's in the squad? 5.
6.
Got 2 command points left.
Ooh, tempting. Tempting.
Now's the time to get rinsing, I think. Any storm shields in there?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so I'm gonna reroll that.
There's 2 storm
So I've
shields
got
in
1
there.
command point left. Oh well.
Oh, there you go. Down to 1. So 2's to wound, mate.
Should know better never to reroll them.
Never re-roll that 1.
Always roll a 1. So 2s. So that's
So
5
5
wounds.
wounds. Okay.
-4.
Okay, so we've got storm shields first. So I have 2. in that unit. Oh no, that's just one.
That's one unit, so one in
That's
that
just
unit.
one in that unit. So 3 ups. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, the Storm Shield's dead. But he made his points back big time. Saving 4 into 5. This is very good. Okay, so these guys.
So the Warlock,
Yeah,
he's going to shoot his pistol into
the chaplain. That's not very nice.
He
It
hits.
Force to wound.
He wounds. No AP.
It's a 2 up or a 3 up. It's passed.
Be a 3 up for that chap. The Wave Serpent.
Yeah.
He's going to put his Twin Bright Lances into that. And
Okay.
he's not moved.
Okay,
So it's just forced to hit because you're -1.
sure. So 2 4s to hit,
1 hit.
and then 3s to wound. Can't do anything about that. You want to use the reroll this turn?
Yeah, I've already done the reroll. Right, the Wraith Guard. They're going to put 2 Wraith Cannons into him
Into the Watch Captain.
and 3 Wraith Cannons
Into the
him.
chaplain. Okay. So these aren't closer because there's a bit of an angle, so we've just measured. So
First 2 into the Watch Captain.
Sure.
Both
2
hit.
hits. 2s to wound.
Yep. 2 wounds at -4.
2 in ones. Failed them both.
So these are D6 each.
Okay. So less than 4, please.
So
No,
that's
he's
6.
dead.
Does he explode?
No. Okay. Then into the chaplain.
3 into the Chaplain. All
3
hits.
hits. 2s.
2s again.
So 2 wounds. 2
Nice.
4 up in ones. And it's passed them both.
Cool.
Makes it. Cool.
That's like that.
Is that all of your shooting, mate?
That is all of my shooting.
Okay, so that's the end. So charge phase coming up. Okay, so charge phase.
Hold on.
Who you don't know what you're doing?
I do, but I don't.
What are you thinking about, Neil?
I'm thinking. See, the Wave Serpent can charge there for an 8. For a 7-inch charge to him. But you're out of frag cannon shooty range. So I could try and lock that squad up.
Well,
as
the 24-inch range, the 12-inch range is.
But you're not auto hitting it. 8-inch for your auto hits.
Yeah.
So you're out of auto hits, so I could declare a charge against both squads. Because he's part of that squad, isn't he?
Yeah, there's 2. There's the Watch Captain, the Watch Master. There's that unit, and there's 3 of those. That unit there.
Right, so I'm going to declare a charge with a Wave Serpent against the Watch Master and the big unit of 5.
Okay.
In fact, all units.
You're going to charge all 3?
I'm charging all
Okay,
3.
so Overwatch coming up. So we'll start with this unit first. We've got the frag cannons. So I'm going to have to use the solid shells at strength 7 -2, 2 damage. So it's 6's hit re-rolling because of the Watch Master. So that's 1 hit. So that was a hit. So it's just 1 hit. It's forced to wound. No wounds. Okay. So then we've got the plasma pistol, who will overcharge. We'll risk it. It's on a 6. Re-rolling on a 6. Nope. And then we've got a bolter and a bolt pistol. So they're probably going to use the Kraken rounds because of the range. So it's going to be 3 shots, strength 4 -1. So 6's, re-rolling, no hits. Okay.
And then 3 bolters.
We've got the Watchmaster as well.
Okay.
So he's going to use the Kraken round as well. So it's -2 now because it's a Guardian Spear. So 6's, re-rolling. So 1 hit, 5's to wound, no wounds. And then those 3, I believe they can probably use. What range is it to there?
They're likely to all be in rapid fire for 12. Yeah, so they are.
Are they 9 inches away?
No, the back one is 10 inches.
Okay.
The next one is then 9 and 8.
Okay. So they're going to use the Vengeance rounds, which are -2. So the first 4, the first 2 are going to rapid fire, the last one isn't. So 6 is re-rolling. So 1 hit. Strength 4, so 5's. 1 wound at -2, mate, because using the Vengeance rounds. So Colt takes a wound.
Yep.
Not too bad for a charge. It was bound to happen, but. So would you like to charge with the Wave Serpent to try and stop you overwatching everything else?
Certainly
So
would.
nice 10. So we'll move that in now. Okay, so I was just saying how rude Neil was putting his fin in the middle. Well, there you go, so those 3 are in combat. So would you like to charge with the 2 units?
So the Farseer is going to try and charge the Watchmaster.
Okay.
So
7.
7.
Probably in.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Okay. And the Wraith Guard.
The Wraith Guard are going to charge the Watchmaster and the Frag Cannon squad at the back.
Okay.
So
6.
So yeah, 6. They'll only be able to engage with the Watchmaster.
Cool. So you can't hit the other unit.
But luckily the other unit is engaged with the Wave Serpent.
Yeah.
I'll take that all day.
Okay. Any more charges?
Yes. These Wraith Guard.
Yeah.
Going to charge the Chaplain.
Cool, so he uses bolt pistol with the -1. Misses. Go for it.
They're
4,
not
that's a
getting with
fail.
that.
It's 9 inches charge.
It's
9 or 8.
an 8-inch charge.
We'll need a 5 if you reroll.
I don't think I'm going to do it. And I've only got
Okay.
1 command point left anyway.
Okay. So, combat phase
Yep.
coming up. Guard are going to go first into the Watchmaster.
So 1 attack each. So
Yeah.
5 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
So 4 hits.
Not bad. Do I get a reroll because I'm close to the Watchmaster?
No.
Oh, well, okay.
Nice try.
I'm strength 5, so 3s again.
Yep.
That's 3 wounds at -1.
Okay, so it's 3 up saves, so he's got 2 up naturally. And he's failed 1.
So it's D3 damage
Sure.
for 2.
2 wounds, so he's down to 2. Okay, so I only have 1 command point left,
So
so I can't interrupt.
I'm going to go with Farseer yet next.
Sure.
So I believe only has 2 attacks. I'm going to double check this.
Okay.
I know my army.
Okay, so the Farseer is going to go next into the Watchmaster. So 2 attacks,
Hitting on 2s.
so 2 hits.
Automatically wounds on 2s.
Yeah.
For 1 wound, no AP.
No piece, so 2 up. And he's passed. Okay, so the Farseer and the Wave Guard are gone, so now I've got the Wave Serpent. He's on D3 attacks, are you attacking the Watchmaster?
Oh yes.
1 attack.
You believe he hits on a
6.
A 6.
It definitely does hit on a 6.
I've got to check these things.
Misses.
It doesn't hit on that.
Okay, so now it is my turn to strike back. He attacks back, guys, and we'll start with Watchmaster, and he's going to use the stratagem Death to the Alien.
The false alien.
Kill the Xenos. So, do I get my last command point back on a 5? No.
Hooray!
So I'm out of command points. So now I'm going to hit the Wraith Guard, and every time I roll a 6 to hit, I get an extra attack. So I want 5 really. So it's 2 to re-rolling. Boom! 5 hits. There we go. So now it's strength 5, so it's 5 to wound. So 2 wounds mate at -3.
So 6 ups.
Sure it is. 2 damage, 2 go through, so 2d3.
First one for 1.
Damn it. And then 3. So that's 1 dude dead.
Shanks a Wraith Guard.
Not good. So now these are going to pile in and attack the Wraith Guard. So I will have a look. I believe they all get 2 attacks each. I'll just double check what we've got. The Sergeant is going to go first with his power sword. He's got 3 attacks. So it's 3s to hit, re-rolling, because of the Watchmaster. So 3 hits. It's 5 to wound. No wounds. That's a shame. So then we've got, each one of these we've got 2 attacks. We've got 2, 4, 6 attacks. So 3s re-rolling. So all hit. And it's 5 to wound again against the Wraith Guard. Oops, drop 1. So 2 wounds mate, 2 normal saves.
Good effort.
So 1 wound.
So he's down to 2.
Okay. So we've got the Vanguard Veteran with the Lightning Claws. Who has 2 attacks. He's going to attack the Wraith Guard as well. So he gets 3 attacks, he gets +1. So it's 3s re-rolling. Re-rolling. 3 hits. And then it's strength 4, so it's 5 to wound, but because it's Lightning Claws, he gets to re-roll that as well. So 1 becomes 2 wounds, -2. So 2 5-ups. 1 more wound goes through, so
Pops
he's down to 1. Okay. So we've got these 3 left. They are going to. They can only attack the Wave Serpent, so it's just 6 attacks. Hit on 3s. Re-rolling. Wounded on 5s. Oh, it's 4 wounds. Could kill it. 4 wounds altogether. So it takes 3 wounds. 2 wounds, sorry. Down to 2?
Down to 1.
Down to 1, very good. Okay. So, that's the end of your turn.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, not too bad, not too shabby.
I've not tabled myself, so I'm happy with that.
That's alright, isn't it? Okay, so that's the end of the Eldar turn 3.
Morale.
Morale for him.
He's lost 5.
Yeah, he's lost 5, so I need a 1.
Run away.
2. Yeah, the leadership 7, so they're alright. So yeah, Deathwatch turn 3 coming up. So the Corvus Black Star has flown over here, so I'm basically going to drop some bombs. So I get one dice for every model in the unit, up to a maximum of 10. So 10 at the minute. Any sixes takes a mortal wound. Take 2 mortal wounds, mate.
Nice.
2 Guardians at the back.
Yeah.
Cool. Guys, that is the end of my movement phase. These guys have pulled out of combat, so obviously because the Vanguard veteran is still there, they can still shoot. The Watchmaster can't, but at least he's at the front doing some work, and he's on 2 wounds. Those guys have pulled out of combat as well, they're going for the objective. The Intercessors have come a bit forward, they're going to try and take out the Wave Serpent. The 2 Black Stars have rocked up, so we've got one on the right, one on the left. They're going to try and kill them, and probably take out the Wave Serpent as well. And then these guys have stayed still. Can't actually see that much, which is a bit of daft. You know what, Neil, if you don't mind, because I can't see out, I'm just going to go like that so you can see those guys down there. So they will count as moving, but at least you can see it. Okay, so at the start of my turn, he's going to use his relic. I think it's the one on the wrist. You know that little thing? I don't know.
Quick flick of the wrist.
Quick flick of the wrist. So choose a unit within 6. So I'll choose this one. They can change their mission tactics. So currently I'm re-rolling ones against Lord of War Heavy Support. There currently isn't any, so I'm going to choose Elites. So now I get to re-roll
I don't know why you choose that one.
This might be because they're in front of me, but I'm not sure. Because I don't have any command points left, so I can't actually use it. If I would, otherwise I'd do it army-wide. But no, I don't currently have that. So that is the end of my movement, so shooting phase coming up. So this unit will shoot first, so I'm going to do the bolters first. So we've got a bolter rapid fire in there, and a bolt pistol. We're going to do the Vengeance rounds, so they are -2. So it is 3s to hit re-rolling. So 3 hits. And then it's 4s, so it's 5s to wound, re-rolling 1s. So 1 wound mate at -2 because it's the Vengeance round.
So
5 up.
Yep,
I
that's
did
good.
make it, very good. Okay, so I want to save the frag cannon, so I'm going to do the plasma pistol next. It's 3s to hit. I'm not overcharging. 3s to wound, re-rolling 1. So 1 wound at -3.
So 6 up.
Does kill him. Very good. So now we're going to do the frag cannons next, guys. So this is 3s to hit, re-rolling. Re-roll that one. So 4 hit, sorry. And then it's strength 9 -3, but it's still only 2 damage. So it's 3s, re-rolling 1s. Oops. So 4 wounds, mate. So 4 6-up saves. Makes 1. So 1 dies, and then 1 takes 2 wounds.
Are they 2 damage each?
Yeah.
So 1, yeah.
Okay. So now the Primaris Intercessors are going to shoot. 4 of them are rapid firing into the Wave Serpent with the Vengeance rounds, and then 1 at the back isn't rapid firing. So I'll just get the dice ready. Rounds into the Wave Serpent. It's 9 shots, so 3s to hit. And then it's 5s to wound. So we get 3 wounds at -3, mate, because they are -1 naturally. And it does blow. It does die. Does it blow up?
Yes.
It does blow up. Okay, so that is gonna. Is it everyone within 6, or is it? It's D3 within 6, I believe.
D3 within 6. Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be the Farseer.
Yep.
Takes 2 mortal wounds.
Ghost Helm ignores the one of 5 now.
Okay, cool. So
it
1 mortal wound.
So it takes a wound.
So the Wraith Guard, he's on 1 wound, not 2.
Oh yeah. For 2.
2, so he's dead and he's on 2 wounds.
There you go. The 2 was just preemptive.
Just preemptive, of course.
How close is your watch captain, Mike?
I might be within 6. Would you like to check for me, Neil?
Let's see if the watch captain's within 6. Oh,
It
that's
certainly is.
unfortunate. And that squad also.
And that squad there.
Nobody cares about that squad.
So watch captain.
Squad first.
Squad, go for it. Big squad takes 2 mortal wounds.
2, sorry, it's D3.
Yeah, so I'll take those 2.
Little squad.
Yeah. D3.
Big fat 3. No,
2. So there's 1 left.
Still consistent. It's boding well.
Okay, so the Watchmaster. Looking for a 1 or a 2, Neil?
It's just as planned.
Ah, it takes 2 wounds, so he does die. Well done.
Booyah.
Well done.
And you're flying, maybe.
I think he's out, mate.
It is to the base, so it's out.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that. Wave Serpent and about half my army destroyed. Game changer, that one.
Love it when a plan comes together.
Big game changer. Okay, so now I'm going to look what I can do next. So this frag cannon is going to shoot to this Wraith Guard. Actually, ooh, temptations. We're actually going to change that. We're going to do this one first. He's going to shoot the Hurricane Bolters and the Assault Cannons. And he's going to put the 2 warheads into the Wraith Guard. So 2 warheads. Oops, 9 shots. Ooh, 5, 9, hitting on 4s because I moved. 5 hits, strength 6, it's 4s to wound. So it's 3 wounds mate at -1, so 3 4-up saves. And that's him destroyed. Cool.
God forbid I make an armor save.
I know. Okay, then we're going to do the. We got some assault cannons. I need one more dice. Got another dice. Okay. So the assault cannons hit on 4s into the guardians. It's a good round of shooting. 8 hits, and then 2s.
Yeah, strength 6. Yeah.
So 3, 6, 8 wounds mate at -1. So it's the gun first, I presume.
Maybe.
So 4 ups on the gun.
We know what happened last time I did this.
Double 1 coming up. So 1 damage.
One wound.
So that's him dead.
Gun's dead. 5 more saves at 6 up.
Yeah. So that's 4 more dead. From the back?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. So the Hurricane Bolters. So freeze. Oh, not a great roll. Only 8 hits. And 3's to wound. So 6 saves, mate. So 6 5-up saves.
I've got this.
You got it. And that's that unit destroyed.
I've got them back anyway.
Okay guys, so this frag cannon is now going to shoot this Farseer.
Duck.
So 3's to hit, 1 hit, it's not enough. It's strength 9 because you're within 12, so it's 2's to wound. It's 1 wound, 1 4-up in 1.
Okay.
Very good, okay. So now this Black Star can only reach the Farseer, so it's just going to shoot the Farseer. We'll put 2 warheads into him at strength 6. So 7 shots. Hit on 4s. Wounded on 3s. Or is it straight toughness 3 or 4?
Toughness 3.
So wounded on 2s. Woo! 4 wounds at -1. The 4 up in ones. Cool.
Takes 3.
Takes 3 wounds down to 1. Wee. Then the assault cannons. Hitting on 4s. So only 4 hits. I didn't actually film any there, dice, so I apologise guys. So 2s, strength 6. So it's 4 wounds made at -1 again. Booyah, and that is Slay the Warlord. So we swap that one, that was fun. Cool. So now 2 missiles are going to do crack straight into them Wraith Guard. So it's 4's to hit because I moved. 2 hits. 3's to wound. 1 wound.
They've got protect off, so they've got a 2 up. So this is essentially a 4-up save.
Sure, yeah.
And we know how good I am with my armor save.
D6. So 4, it kills 1. Booyah. The chaplain with his bolt pistol. These are his vent cracking round, which is -2. So 2s, 5s, nothing. Okay, so that is the end of my shooting phase. So charge phase coming up. So it's a charge phase. The chaplain is going to sacrifice himself into the Wraith Guard. He's going to survive the Overwatch though. So 4 D cannon shots. It missed. Charge range. I'm in 7. So he's going to charge to there.
Okay.
Cool. So I don't know how many attacks to get, and I don't know what the profile is. So I'm going to have a look.
I'm going to heroically intervene.
Okay. Go for it.
Heroically.
Very good.
Intervening.
First, so he gets 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. All hit. It's strength 5, so it's 5's to wound. So it's 2 wounds at -1, up 2 damage. So 4 ups.
Yep.
Kills 1. Very good. Very good. Cool. So I was thinking really, the chaplain survives, they can't shoot, but I didn't realise they can still pull out because they're Wraith Guard, aren't they? Wraith Guard, man. Okay, so your attack's back.
3's to hit.
2 hits.
Strength 5, so 3's to wound.
Sure. Oh, it's 1 wound, it's 2 wounds.
-1.
2 4-up saves. It's failed 1, so it's D3 damage.
3. For 1.
1 wound, he's got 3 left.
And the Warlock gets 2 attacks.
Sure.
Both
2
hit.
hits. Wounded on 2s.
Yep.
Very good. No wounds.
Eldar pulling out is what caused the birth of Slanesh.
Oh really?
Yeah, this is like 40,
History.
40k law 101. Eldar were pulling out too much. They were eating too much
Yeah.
Chinese.
Oh right, cool.
And then Slanesh.
Thanks Elliot. Thank you for that. End of the Deathwatch turn. So obviously I've got those guys. He's going to be fine on morale unless I roll a 6 twice. Nope. They're fine on morale unless I roll a 6 twice. they're fine. And that's it. So is the Eldar turn 4 coming up?
I've got this.
He's got this. So at the end of the Eldar movement phase, these guys have pulled out, made some Slanesh babies, along with this guy who's run over here. He can't charge this turn, can he?
He can't charge this turn.
No. And then the Wave Serpent has jumped over here, trying to get in the way, probably kill these guys in the middle. So yeah, you've only got 4 models left. 5. My apologies, I can't count. So it's the shooting phase, we'll go straight into it. What would you like to start with?
I'd have a psychic phase, please.
Well,
Bum.
well, okay then, psychic phase, what would you like to do?
So he's just going to cast a Lowly Destructor.
Well, the Destructor.
It's just smite, but it only does 1 wound. And it doesn't have to be on the chaplain because he's the only one he can see.
Yep.
And that is cast on a 9, so the chaplain takes 1 more wound.
Cool.
Okay.
Is that it?
That was the psychic phase.
Awesome, thanks for that. You could have shot a bolt pistol and done the same. No, go for it. What's next then, Neil?
Right, so Wave Serpent.
Yep.
He's going to fire his Shuriken Catapults at them.
Okay.
He's going to fire his Bright Lancers.
Yeah. Brilliant.
I think it's going to have to be at him.
Yeah, makes sense. That's a good shout.
And he's going to discharge his shield.
Oh, that's rude. That is very rude. Go on then, what would you like to do first?
So I'll do my Shuriken Cats first.
Cool.
So
Let me get the dice tray ready.
I get 2 hits.
I didn't see those, Neil. That was very rude. Go for it.
2 wounds.
2 wounds on the missile launcher dude.
Yeah, so it's two
2-2-ups. Ah, there we go. Double 1.
Just as planned.
Unit destroyed. That was more than gutting.
So 2 Bright Lancers at the lone.
Oh, that fruit cannon, of course. 1 hit. 2s.
It's -4.
-4, so 6 up save. 8 failed, so that's him dead.
And discharge my shield.
Yeah.
So 2+.
Yeah.
And it does
D3 wounds,
D3 wounds
against the chaplain. 1 wound.
1.
Down to 1.
Okay. And the Wraith Guard are now going to shoot those.
Thought so. Cool.
So 3s.
Sure.
Yep.
3 hits, 2s to kill. That's that unit destroyed. Very good. Okay.
And I will be charging.
Can you charge?
Yeah, Wave Serpent.
Oh, that's rude. Bolt pistol is -2. Missed.
So Wave Serpent hopefully runs him over.
Would you like to strike first?
Certainly would.
Go for it.
So 6s.
Nothing. My attack's back. So 3 attacks. We roll in. We'll hit. 5s to wound. So it's 2 wounds at -1, 2 damage. Cool. Hits them both. Okay. So that's the end of your turn. We've both got an objective. Well, it's looking like it's going to be my turn 4. You're going to have an objective. I'm going to have an objective unless I can kill all this. We will see. So, Deathwatch turn 4 coming up. So Deathwatch turn 4 movement phase. The chaplain has jumped out of combat. It's not Captain Cassius, but you know, he's got 1 wound left. So he's jumped out and jumped over that wall. That one veteran has advanced onto the objective. Then the intercessors will come around to try and see the Wave Serpent, try and do some wounds. This Black Star is in the air, so he's flown over, just done, doing the full circle. But this one is now hovering. This is the one that has taken damage. So I really need to do some damage this turn, or I'm going to be struggling. But we'll see. So one's in the air, one's on the ground. But we'll start with the intercessors, because I like intercessors now, because they're really good because they get cool ammunition. So they're going to shoot into Wave Serpent with 5 shots, and they're going to use the Kraken rounds, so they are now -2. So it's 3s to hit.
Hey! Woo!
5s to wound. It's 1 wound at -2. And he takes a wound. Awesome. Okay.
Down to 12.
Down to 12. So I really need to get rid of the Wraith Guard now. So, this guy, this one in the air, is going to shoot everything at the Wraith Guard. So he's going to use the warheads first, so 2d6 shots. So 6 shots. The force takes are moved. So 4 hits. And then falls to wound with strength 6. Nothing, that's gutting. So then the assault cannons. Falls to hit again. Oh, that's not a great roll. There's a lot of ones there. And then falls to wound. 1 wound.
-1.
-1, it's just an assault cannon. so it takes 1 wound. And then the Hurricane Bolters.
6 shots.
Yeah. 3s. Oh man, this is not going well. 5s. Nothing. Wow, caused 1 wound. Okay.
That's unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate. So this one's going to have to do the same into the Wraith Guard. And I don't know what it is about this dice tray. I think they're lovely. However,
no,
I can't roll dice in them.
No.
So, 2 warheads.
Sell out.
12 shots. 4s to hit. Take all them out. So 6 hits. 4s to wound. So it's 3 wounds at -1, mate. It's 1 damage each. So 4 ups. Cool. Takes another wound. Assault cannons on 4s. Well, that wasn't made it much better anyway. 3 hits. 1 wound. -1. Very good. And then the Hurricane Bolters. 6 shots. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. 5s, I need to get 1 wound through at least. Nothing. That is absolutely devastating, really. I really need to kill at least 1 or 2. Because now they're going to run up on this objective and cause me problems. So, that is the end of my turn because he can't charge. Sadly. So, Eldar turn 5 coming up. Okay guys, so movement phase. The Wave Serpent jumped onto the objective and so did the Warlock. And then the 3 Wraith Guard are sat in cover. I mean, I'm obviously going to wound them to force you to take 2 up saves. But the Cassius is looking a bit wrecked. It's actually going to be quite interesting because if it does end next turn, it might actually be a draw. But we will see. Okay, so guys, so the Psychic phase. What would you like to do with the Warlock?
Warlock's going to go for Destructor.
Yeah, makes sense.
Try and
get rid of Cassius. So on a 5. Does go off.
It does off. It's just 1 straight mortal.
Cassius is dead. Okay. So shooting phase now. What would you like to do?
It's all down to the Wave Serpent, see what he can do.
Yeah.
Now, my next question is, which one of these two is closer to me?
I believe it's this one.
So that one's 19 and a bit.
That was 19 and a bit.
Well, it's to my hull, actually. Where's to my hull?
Well, it might be a bit closer then. So that one's probably the closer one, so you do get the +1 to hit.
Yeah, so...
Well, they ignore
ignore the movement penalty. So
and it's hovering, so it's 2 frees to hit.
So, 2 Bright Lances at that one that's already wounded. Both
2
hits.
Freeze to wound.
1 wound.
1 wound.
So it's only D6.
D6.
It might nerf you a bit.
It might do.
For 6.
It's 6, so it does put him down to 4, so that will nerf me, yeah.
Wraith Guard are out of range.
Okay.
So that's it for my turn 5.
Okay. So Deathwatch turn 5 coming up. So Deathwatch movement. This one has stayed still because it's now BS4. He's actually 1 wound above the lowest bracket. This one is still hovering, so he's going to try and take out the Wraith Guard, and those guys have just shuffled onto the objective. So it's looking like it's going to be a draw, unless we get a couple more turns. However, we'll straight into the shooting phase for the Deathwatch. Those 5 intercessors are going to shoot into the Wave Serpent using the 36-inch range shots. So it's -2. So it's 3s to hit, 3 hits, and then 5s, nothing. So I'm going to try and kill the Wraith Guard, and I might be able to kill that and leave him just with the Wave Serpent. So this guy is to shoot everything into the Wraith Guard. So we've got the two warheads. So now I'm going to use a strength 4 profile.
Yeah.
Give it +1 while you're in cover. So it's 2d6 shots. So it's 7 shots. So it's 7 shots. I get +1 to hit. So it's BS3+. So all hit, which that's good. That does make a difference. So it's 5s to wound now. So it's 2 wounds at -1. So the actual strength of the weapon wouldn't have actually made a difference there, which is good.
So we're back to a 3 up because of the cover.
Yeah, so 2 3-up saves. Does take a wound.
Pings
The one's dead. So there's 2 left.
Yep.
Okay. So now we need the Hurricane Bolters. Hitting on 4s. So 4 hits. 5s to wound. Nothing. So now get the assault cannons ready. It's 4s to hit with the assault cannons. Wasn't great. 6 hits. And then 4s to wound. So it's 2 wounds made at -1. So it's 2 3-up saves. So another wound goes through. So there's currently 4 wounds left on them, isn't there?
Yes.
Okay.
No, 5 because they've got 3 each.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay. So I think this Black Star is actually going to do the same against them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do the warheads first. So I'll be hitting on 4s or 3s. I think I'm going to go for the heavy shots. So it's strength 6. So it's 4s to hit, but it's 2d6 shots, 3 shots. 4s to hit, 2 hits. 4s to wound, 2 wounds at -1, so 2 3-up saves. Takes another wound. We're slowly chipping away.
I can't believe it. It's fallen over.
Can you believe it? Then I've got the Hurricane Bolters rapid firing. So 3s to hit. 5s to wound. It's 1 wound, 1 2-up save. Does pass it. Okay, so now the big one, the assault cannons. Hitting on 3s. 4s even, because I moved. 4s to wound, Neil. Are you ready?
Born ready.
It's 3 wounds.
It's not enough.
It's going to kill 1. Oh, it kills 1 and does a wound. Okay, so that is most of your firepower gone now, which is good. However, that is the end of my turn. And currently, we both have Warlord.
Yep.
We both have Linebreaker.
Yep.
And we both have an objective, even though we swapped, which is quite fun. So Neil, would you like to try and see if the game carries on a 3+? Which it does. So, Eldar, turn 6 coming up.
Protect.
Okay, so that's the end of the movement. The Wraith Guard has jumped on the objective, the Spirit Seers pulled back, so that's 3 models on that objective. Okay, so Neil, Psychic phase.
I'm going to put Protect on the Wraith Guard.
That's very rude. Very, very rude.
It goes off.
Goes off on a 7.
So the Wraith Guard's now got a 1-up save.
Very good. Okay, so shooting phase.
Yep.
What would you like to do first?
So this Wraith Guard
Yeah.
is going to shoot that.
Okay.
So you're
Yeah,
hovering, aren't you?
I'm not hovering, no.
Are you not?
No,
Okay.
so he's just not, he's been -1, because he flew around that way.
So he hits.
You hit anyway, go for it.
Strength 12.
So 3 to him, because he's tough for 7. Does wound, D6 damage.
For
6 wounds, very good, so he's down to 8. So the Warlock,
So the Warlock's going to fire his pistol
may as well.
at the closest.
Sure.
He misses.
Cool.
So the Wave Serpent's going to fire Shuriken Catapults into the closest one, and his
Yeah.
Bright Lancers into the furthest one.
Sure.
So Catapults first. 2 hits. And 5s and 6s. No wounds.
No wounds. Okay, so 2 Bright Lancers, hitting on 3s. 1 hit. 3s to wound.
It wounds.
Does wound, D6 damage.
For 6
6 wounds. Do I blow up? I do, but everyone within takes that many wounds, but now that Corvus is dead. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, so we'll just go straight into my turn. Basically, he's going to have to hover. He's on full, he's basically 1 wound above the top bracket, so he's just in the top bracket, so he's going to hover. Those guys are probably going to try and shuffle round. Could you move, shuffle these round, see if we can see any of these, and then yeah, a little bit of a conga, but that one guy at the back will hide on the objective. They move like that, so there's one guy holding the objective at the back, there's these 5 here, so they're going to shoot with the Wraith Guard with their Kraken Bolts, so they get +1 to their AP, so it's 3 to hit, so 4 hits, and then it's 5s to wound -2, so it's 2 wounds mate at -2, so you've got currently a 4-up save because of Protect. No, it's a 3-up save.
I've got a 1-up save, so it goes down to 3-up.
Cool. So 2 3-ups?
Yep.
Cool. Very good. Alright. So now the Corvus Black Star, we're basically going to go for glory now. And by going for glory, I mean we're going to put everything into the Wave Serpent.
Yeah, I would.
Because if that blows up, I might be able to win. So 2. Strength 6 Warheads. These get +1 to hit against flyers. 4 shots. So hitting on 2s, 3 hits, 5s to wound. It's 1 wound at -1.
So 4+. No,
Cool,
takes
takes
wound
wound.
down to 11.
Yeah, he's already taken a couple of damage into. Hurricane Bolters hitting on 3s. Oops. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound, no minus.
Fails
1
anyway,
wound.
down to 10.
So the assault cannons have got their work cut out
So
for
it's
him.
all down to the assault cannons. But you do get 12 shots, so you know.
I mean, there is a chance.
Don't choke.
3s. So 10 hits. And then 5s to wound. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds mate at -1. Very
Takes
good.
all
5
5s,
wounds.
it's down to 5 wounds.
I was close. We're on the right track. We're halfway there. So that is the end of my turn.
You got no more guns, Mikey?
Now I've run out, mate.
Oh, that's
sadly.
unfortunate.
It's a bit of a shame. So basically, on a 4 up, it carries on the turn 7. It's currently a draw, and that's where it's going to stay. So well done, Neil. It's a draw.
Epic.
Good game. So there you go, guys. That was the game. So it came out as a draw. So obviously we both had Warlord, we both had Linebreaker, and we both had one objective. So no one got first blood.
No.
You failed to get first blood.
First strike.
Wow. Either way. So yeah, the Deathwatch are pretty fun.
Yeah, they seem alright.
What did you think, Elliot?
I think it's interesting how you can stick the Primaris in there. I mean, you can also. I mean, I know this is old news, but sticking someone with fly in there,
Yeah,
so you can fall back with front cannons is just pretty like.
It was built pretty strong.
Specific,
Yeah. So basically, you take the couple of frag cannons and put the Vanguard in there, and a Storm Shield. So the Storm Shield takes all the heavy hits.
Yeah.
The Vanguard lets you fly out of combat, and the frag cannons are actually, as much as we like to take them big as the best weapon in the game, they are pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
At 12 inches,
They're
pretty good.
alright. I think they were pretty neutered in that game, mostly because of the high toughness. You were always forced to go with a high strength shot rather than the auto hitting.
I never got to use the flavor variant,
Really?
which is really good as well. But yeah, with the Primaris, being able to like deep strike them because they're an infantry unit.
Yep.
Like intercessors are decent because they got 10 wounds at the smallest unit, and the guns are pretty good. And then they get the special issue ammunition. So being able to deep strike them on that objective and basically just hold that objective and just keep everyone away essentially.
The problem for me not wanting to use intercessors with Blood Angels is the fact that they've got such low mobility.
Yeah.
Unless you fork out the points for a repulsor, they're just a backboard unit.
Exactly.
Whereas-
and I'm pretty sure like the Deathwatch can take the Hellblasters.
Right. Okay.
So you can deep strike Hellblasters.
Yeah.
You can deep strike Leviathans because that's daft. Why not?
Leviathans? What are these Leviathans, Mikey?
I don't know. Would you like to buy a new T-shirt? Look at Spreadshirt. You can get a new Levi's Athens T-shirt. It's cool.
Leviathans.
Leviathans. So so the Deathwatch credit's pretty strong. I mean, getting that +1 to wound against a Wraith Knight was pretty good.
Yeah. That's
Being able to change your mission tactics to get a reroll one. Essentially, you're walking around with a lieutenant.
Yeah.
Just at certain units. You can change that every turn, which is cool. Using a stratagem.
It's a shame you were baited though, weren't it?
Well, I mean, I had to kill the Wraith Knight, otherwise I would have been dead, whether it was bait or not.
Yeah.
I mean, ending it on a draw was nice. I mean, I'm not sure what else I could have done. Maybe I could have held back the Wraith, but then the Wraith Guard are going to do what they do anyway.
Yeah, you'd be better off taking the army piecemeal rather than having it all coming at you nice and coherently.
Yeah, exactly. So I basically got rid of the Wraith Knight, and then I had to start focusing on the Wraith Guard, but it was close. It was a fun game.
It was good. It was good.
I think for me, Keslis could have done with more heavy hitting guns.
So yeah, there's a lot of frag cannons. There's no long range heavy hitting stuff
No
except for
long
missile
cannons,
launchers.
yeah.
My obvious
missile
answer to
launchers.
always is more bodies. Just
More bodies, yeah.
But Deathwatch really struggle with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you kit out every single one.
Yeah.
Because everything, like, you put Storm Shield on, you put Frag Cannon on, and then each one of those units of 6 was 172 points. So it's expensive. They weren't doing the work, let's be fair.
Yeah, they're good.
But they're expensive, but they're a fun little army, and it's even made me want to. I've been talking to detail about painting some. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Sadly, this is the last battle report we're going to do in this studio. Sadly. So I apologise for the banging. Stuff like that, there's been works going on, but we are moving. We're going to have a permanent setup. It's going to be great. We're going to go back to doing some live streams, live streaming games.
I can't wait to interview some people on the commentary.
We're going to go back to we're going to have more battle reports for you guys, and we have got a lot in the works for the next couple of months.
Yeah,
so it's going to be really good. It's very exciting. There's a lot of work to do for us.
A lot.
So we've been Hellstorm Wargaming.
We've been Hellstorm Wargaming. You've been fantastic, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you guys. See you later.